US, Britain imposed fresh sanctions on Hamas. The news in details. The Ekiti State government has rolled out cash empowerment and working tools worth 20 million naira to another set of about 50 less privileged citizens in furtherance of the shared prosperity vision. Our reporter Toba Babalola was at the conference hall, Governor's office in Ado, where the event was held. His reports.
The Senior Special Assistant Governor's Office, Mrs. Cholabi, explains that beneficiaries of the latest gesture were those who requested for financial assistance from Governor Oyebanji in recent months. According to her, the requests range from payment of medical bills, tuition, business upgrades and startups, among others. Aside the cash empowerment, other items presented to them are washing machines, deep freezers, and air dressing tools.
Of request to His Excellency, and when he gets the letter, he charges it. Those he wants to charge, he charges them to our office. Then we call the applicants, we ask questions. So it depends. For those that are requested for this, the hairdressers, we ask them if they actually learned the trade. If yes, then they will send us a copy of the certificates. They will send us their tax clearance if they started running, and they will send us a copy of the association they belong to, because they all have associations. They work together, so we ask for those proofs before we verify their claims.
She emphasized the magnanimity of Governor Oyebanji to bring respite on the faces of the downtrodden, regardless of party coloration, and urged the beneficiaries to use the money in tune with their requests. Mrs. Abegu noted that Governor Oyebanji had reached out to thousands of people under the initiative since inception, assured those who are yet to benefit to keep faith in the Oyebanji administration, as it will soon be their turn.
We want to be sure that it's actually meeting the needs and it's plugging all holes in homes as we hope it should do. We just appeal to them to do the needful. Use it just as you've make sure the request is actualized with all the things you've collected, all the benefits from this program. More of the governor's project. Personally, this is what he is doing himself to ensure he's able, because he's been doing it before he became the governor. He's been reaching out to people in his own ways.
Beneficiaries expressed joy and thanked Governor Oyebanji for remembering them.
I'm really surprised, like seriously. Even when I'm doing matters, I can see all those stuff. I did not pay anything. They did not connect anything from my hand.
My dryer, chair. Inú mi dùn gidi o, because tọ́dún dẹ̀ ti wọlé dé. Inú mi dùn pé màá rí nǹkan láti fi ṣiṣẹ́.
They prayed for him and as well expressed their support for his government. Toba Babalola reporting.
And the Ekiti State government has sealed up some corporate and private businesses in the state for default in complying with state environmental protection law. The enforcement team, led by the State Commissioner for Environment, Mrs. Tosin Ajishafialuku, said that the exercise became imperative following the refusal of the owners of the businesses to do the needful. Mrs. Ajishafialuku said the owners of the businesses had earlier been given letters to the effect with 43 days open windows to respond. She explained that the sealed premises would not be open until the necessary things are done. Similarly, the General Manager, State Environmental Protection Agency, Mr. Kayode Adumu, explained further on the exercise.
The state governor, in his efforts to restore sanity to our environmental management and protection, approved enforcement of the State Environmental Protection Law 2010 as it affects environmental impact assessments and audit. All corporate and private business owners who violated this law, they will have their business facilities sealed off, and it will be reopened on payment of approved fine and procurement of EIA audit application.
Environmental Protection Agency law stipulate that before any construction is done in the state, you have to obtain environmental impact assessment certificate. That is, before you put blocks on blocks, you must first of all obtain environmental impact assessment certificate. But what we have seen in the situations of most of the bank was that as at the time this building were constructed, they didn't obtain necessary permit from the Ministry of Environment.
The developmental projects executed by the chairman of Iseorun local government, Mr. Ayodele Akinloye, have been inaugurated by the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Oyebanji. The projects are a skill acquisition center, traditional council chamber, open market stores, electricity transformer, and a rehabilitated road. BSCS reporter Ademola Adeleke has the details.
We are commissioning this market for the glory of God and to the benefit of mankind. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Governor Oyebanji, represented by the Commissioner for Local Government Affairs, Mr. Olabode Folorunsho, commended the chairman for making judicious use of the meager resources accrued to the council. He noted that Mr. Akinloye was leaving behind projects that will always speak for him. The Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Mr. Kayode Fashai, and the Arinjale of Ise, Oba Adetunji Ajayi, also inaugurated some of the projects. Oba Ajayi praised the chairman for constructing the traditional council chambers, which the traditional rulers in the area had clamored for since the creation of the council.
We have seen what is expected and what we have never seen. For quite some time, remained the only local government that have no traditional council building of gold. But to COVID is good, honorable engineer Akinloye has been able to do that for us.
In his remarks, Mr. Akinloye thanked God for ensuring the successes recorded by his administration. He attributed his achievement to the support of the Oyebanji administration.
I want to return all the glory back to God and the executive governor of Ekiti State, Honorable Biodun Oyebanji, for giving us enabling environment as local government chairman to perform well in different local governments. We have tried our best. The best we can do with the available resources. We have tried our best. We have put so many things in place.
The chairman advised the incoming administration to build on its achievements.
We have not thought they should look into those areas and do more. But with what we have done, if they can improve on what we have done during our administration, people will continue to praise the present administration.
Ademola Adeleke reporting.
Also, the Ekiti State Deputy Governor Okinlo Amonisade Afuye has called on local government chairmen to work for the development of the grassroots in line with Governor Biodun Oyebanji's agenda. The Deputy Governor made the call during the inauguration of the legacy projects embarked upon by the administration of the chairman of local government, Mr. Olabode Adetunji. BSCS reporter Bukola Adebukola completes the story.
The project inaugurated by the Deputy Governor include Ita-Iyana to Ita-Ilesi Road, Urban Health Center, and the Council's Legislative Building.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Okinlo Afuye commended Mr. Adetunji for his giant strides in the local government, noting that Ekiti development needs collective responsibility.
The local government and local council development area under the leadership of our governor, Mr. Biodun Oyebanji, are competing for national projects that are capable of increasing public facilities and make life bearable for our people at the local levels.
Mr. Adetunji, an engineer, thank God and his team for the remarkable success. Mr. Adetunji, an engineer, thank God and his team for the remarkable success, noting that it was a result of hard work and dedication to duty.
I'm delighted to inform this gathering that our administration has successfully completed Akon Comprehensive Health Center, Alagba, Efon, Alayi. It is no longer news that the democratic setting of our nation evolved around three arms of government, namely the executive arm, the legislative arm, the judiciary for the purpose of checks and balances.
He read out his achievement at the council area and thanking Governor Yebanji for giving him opportunity to serve.
One of the reasons I went to politics has to do with the ability to be able to develop my community. To take money from your business is difficult, but when you are in a political post and then you can influence a lot of things to your community, you can see that they are happy with what we have been able to do.
There were goodwill messages from Alayi of Efon, Oba Emmanuel Alabijare, and other political leaders at the event.
I am proud of him because he has been able to build on the legacies we built some 23 years ago.
The commissioning commemorates the end of a successful two-term tenure of Mr. Adetunji as the first chairman to attain such fate. Bukola Adebukola.
In the meantime, the chairman of Emure local government area of Ekiti State, Mr. Joseph Adu, has assured the people of the area of more developmental projects in the year 2024. Mr. Adu made the promise after he presented year 2024 estimate budget of over 3 billion naira, christened budget of appreciation to the legislative arm of the council. The chairman, who thanked Emure community for their support so far, said that the budget have been carefully drawn to take care of their needs and surpass that of 2023. He explained that his administration had laid a solid foundation for the incoming administration, expressing the hope that the year 2024 budget would deliver dividends of democracy to the people. Mr. Adu explained that the council intends to empower youth the more in 2024, while the agricultural sector will be prioritized. He urged the people to continue to pay their taxes so that the council could have funds to execute projects and reduce dependence on federal allocation. Responding, the leader of the councillors, Mr. Titus Ogundare, promised that members would scrutinize the budget and ensure quick passage. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has reacted to the federal government's directive to remove universities and other tertiary institutions from the Integrated Personal Payroll Information System (IPPIS) payment platform. The president of ASU, Professor Emmanuel Oshodeke, said the development would bring universities back on track if what the FEC approved was correct. You are listening to the broadcasting service of Ekiti State.
The management and staff of the Broadcasting Service of Ekiti State, BSS, is using this medium to invite all sports stakeholders in Ekiti State to the 23 BSS Sports Prestigious Award. The BSS Sports Award recognizes individuals who have worked consistently towards grassroots sport development in Ekiti State. Date for the award ceremony is Thursday this week. Venue, the Alhaji Ayilabo Hall, BSS, Ilokun, Ado-Ekiti. The BSS Sports Prestigious Award is the biggest sporting honor in Ekiti State. Join us as we celebrate outstanding sports stakeholders in Ekiti State. For the year, announcer the management.
Welcome back. For news, information, or comments, send to bssnewsroom@gmail.com. President Bola Tinubu has sacked the 6 managing directors and general managers of parastatals in the Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development. This was contained in a statement by his special advisor, Media and Publicity, Ajuri Igilali. According to him, the sack was in tandem with his renewed hope agenda, which is to bring world-class standards to Nigerian civil aviation, in customer protection, and the promotion of the well-being of Nigerians passengers, and the high cost of underperformance in the sector. And to the foreign scene, United States and Britain have announced a fresh round of sanctions on Hamas over its deadly October 7 attack on Israel. The U.S. Treasury Department said the measure targets the key officers who perpetrated Hamas' violent agenda by representing the group's interest abroad and managing its finances. And to sport, the 2023 BSCS Prestigious Sports Award ceremony holds today at the Alhaji Deji Ayelabu Hall, BSCS Ilokun Ado-Ekiti. All sports stakeholders in the state are expected at the program slated for 11 o'clock in the morning. Those nominated for the Sports Award are stakeholders who have contributed towards the growth of grassroots sports in the state. To end the daybreak news, here again are the main points. We told you that Governor Biodun Oyebanje has presented cash gift and working tools worth millions of naira to another set of less privileged. It was in the bulletin that President of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Professor Emmanuel Oshedeke, has described the removal of tertiary institutions from IPPIS as a welcome